It's said that to fail to plan is to plan to fail. Now, for your IELTS preparation, it's very, very important that you know that the game has changed. It's no longer the way it used to be for the paper exam. So if you are watching this video and in time past you have done paper, you need to sit down and watch this because this is a different ball game for the CBT. I'm going to prove that to you. So this video is an orientation for you that is planning to do IELTS training. You need to understand this basic foundation, because if the foundation be destroyed, what shall your IELTS students or taker do? It's very, very important that you understand this, you run with this understanding from the very beginning. So one thing I first want to say is this: there are three domains of learning. There's a cognitive, there's the affective, and there's the psychomotor. Now, before now, the exam used to be basically or more of cognition. So that means we teach you, you understand it, you go on YouTube, you listen to videos, you watch them, and of course, you understand, and you put them into pen and paper and you pass. Amazing stuff. But now the game has changed. Now it's not just about cognition, you being taught alone. You must be taught. This time around, your hands too must be taught. That's where the psychomotor comes in. I know of somebody that did IELTS and had 8.0, and that was with paper, 8.0 in listening paper, and she attempted doing CBT and she had 5.0, 3 band less than what she had in the paper. Why? Because when it comes to the CBT exam that the IELTS has come to now, you need to understand psychomotor skills. You need to be able to coordinate your mind, your hand, and your eyes, and your hearing. So you must engage your multitasking sense when it comes to this aspect. And for this reason, you must intentionally practice. You must even take your notes down using the laptop or tablet, as the case may be, so that you would have acclimatized with the condition of the exam before going for it. So I cannot overemphasize the importance of this. So your practice, your training, everything you are doing towards the exam must be more of typing. Be intentional at it. Don't indulge yourself to use PDF or indulge yourself to use printed materials. Work more on IELTS standard websites. And that leads me to the second part of it. Now, put it in your mind. Don't just go to any website to practice IELTS, because most of those websites do not simulate accurately what you're going to experience on the exam day. You can always reach out to us at Grace Edu Consult. We have exam accredited platform for you to practice, and it's always free of charge. So we will also help you to be able to find yourself on this platform, and you will see what you are going to meet on the exam day exactly on that platform. This is very profound. So to practice on a wrong platform, you would get the shock of your life on the exam day. Then, secondly, it's also good that you understand that the examiner has an artificial intelligence in its marking and its grading system. That's the reason why now you could do your exam on Saturday and have it on Sunday, 24 hours or less. Why? Because it's marked by a machine. Now, so in your practice towards the exam, you must also engage artificial intelligence machine, and the best way to do it is to get our package in collaboration with British Council that we have for you. So this package will ensure that you get used or familiarized with the artificial intelligence or the robot that will mark your exam on the exam day. And you can always get this through the IELTS Ready Premium that will ensure that your writing and your speaking have been graded close to what the robot would do on the exam day. So this is very, very important for you to do. So you cannot underestimate the importance of AI in marking, in adjusting what you have, because the algorithm is strict, and you must understand how the algorithm works. You must have tested it over and over, get feedback from the algorithm using that platform over and over before you sit for the exam. Without doing this, you may not be able to pass the exam at the sitting. And what's my last homily for you? Now, before now, when anybody comes in for IELTS test, In the last 3 months, fast track 4 5 years back. When anybody comes in for IELTS test or training, we don't allow them to book the exam. We tell them to just practice, take the coaching, and then book later, probably like 2 weeks to the exam. But the game has changed now. Now we advise people to book ahead. If you want, if you're having your coaching, let's say this August, for example, you could book your exam ahead for, let's say, September or October. So at least you will have like 2 months or a month plus access to the platform that would simulate your exam the way you are going to see it. So when you book your exam ahead, British Council, in collaboration with us, would give you the platform, will give you the IELTS Ready Premium that will prepare you, prep you, and simulate the atmosphere, the condition, the platform that you're going to meet on the exam day for you. And you are fortunate when you have that access earlier, because on that access you have classes, you have practices, you have history, you have monitoring, you have the AI part. It's really a robust and rounded app that you need to pass the exam at the sitting. So don't say I did not tell you this. So get prepared, get set, be intentional, get your system, get your tablet. Don't just practice with paper and pencil again. This era has gone. We are now in the digital era. And I welcome you to this era. I believe, as a consultant and as an expert in this field, I believe that with the conglomeration of the machine learning and the human experts like us, teachers, as great edu consult, students will be able to pass the exam more than before. And we had testimonies of this in the last 2 3 months. Students have passed. We have one student having band 9.0. That's really amazing. Where she combined the tutoring, the physical tutoring, with the feedback from the IELTS Premier. She had an amazing score of 9.0, and you can do it. You are the next 9.0 band scorer. See you next time. Bye.